Well, the country is gearing up for an election, one of the longest in Canadian history. For the next 11 weeks, Lethbridge candidates will take part in forums, debates, and good old-fashioned door knocking. And one of the biggest issues so far is the cost of the extended campaign and what that means for taxpayers. Taylor Oseen explains.
We are very excited because we are well prepared for this.
Lethbridge's federal NDP candidate says she's been spending the last year and a half getting ready for the federal election. Cheryl Mahedin says her party will be out to meet with voters this week. The 78-day campaign, announced on Sunday, is among the longest in Canadian election history. Until recently, each party's campaign had a $25 million spending cap, regardless of the campaign's length.
I'm quite disappointed. I would have expected more out of a government. I don't think it's fair that the taxpayers are going to be, footing the bill.
Taxpayers will be responsible for at least $375 million needed by Elections Canada, plus the added costs for the longer campaign. They'll also make up 50% of national campaign subsidizations from the major parties. This political scientist calls it a strategic move by the Conservatives, the party with the biggest pocketbook.
The longer the campaign, the more money that can be spent, and it puts limits on third-party advertising.
It's not good for the average taxpayer. It's going to strictly be a distinct advantage for the PC government.
We couldn't get a comment from Lethbridge's federal Conservative candidate, Rachel Harder. However, we did speak with outgoing Member of Parliament, Jim Hillier, who's now running in the Medicine Hat riding.
Whether or not it became official, the campaign was on. By making it official, we make sure that all parties are playing under the same rules. The governing party no longer has the advantage of being the governing party.
The lengthy election and the costs associated with it is a sore spot for many Southern Albertans.
And they're spending taxpayers' money, which always upsets people.
There's no sense in it whatsoever. Why do they have to spend that much?
Taylor Oseen, CTV News, Lethbridge.
The federal election is scheduled for October the 19th.